weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Blake Snell will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Now into the box, Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Ball that
too high. 1-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Chris Paddock is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 59, Chris Paddock.
Chris Taylor will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Chris Taylor.
He's set and the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 4.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Duke Snider. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. The 1-0 home. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Into the box now, Peewee Reese. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Now the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Piazza at third. Snider on at second with 2 down. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Justin Turner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
In now, Justin Turner. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Machado is there on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front 3-0. Trevor Bauer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now to the plate, here is Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second. The second
Time now
baseman.
to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jake Cronenworth is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Dan, D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well. Not difficult for the fans to get in their car, hit a highway, pick up 2 tickets, grab a hot dog, and watch somebody go deep.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And she'll take a look at ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Snyder has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0 home.
Hey. Ball 2. That's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel in the hot corner.
Standing in now, Trevor Bauer. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Cronenworth waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hey! You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're two outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be Ryan
The first
Klesko.
baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Now the first pitch. Bauer has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count
Ball
is
1,
1-2.
well below the zone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Taylor will wait on it. One down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Machado.
And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And another foul ball.
Nope.
Good
Ball
job
one.
of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Batting sixth.
So here's Will Myers.
The left fielder.
His numbers against Trevor
Will
Bauer. He's just 1 for 6.
Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Shoots this one over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate here is Chris Taylor, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Chris Taylor.
First offering.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Surprised he took that right there, because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today, as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So next to hit is Mike Piazza. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch to Piazza.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
0-1's the count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
2-0.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-0 pitch on its way. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Chris Paddock. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
The 2-1 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail in this one 3-0. So now here is Peewee Reese. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Next for the Dodgers, Albert Pujols. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Now here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next up is Justin Turner. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
Tony.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he popped him up. Reese onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the Friars are into the hit column.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there.
Now
he's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here it comes on 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and 2 the count. From the belt, the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have a bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Stepping in now, Trevor Bauer. This will show bunt, but pulled it back for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jackie Robinson. He flew out in his last AB. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Back goes Grisham. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Next to dig in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Betts stands at second with 2 gone. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
Next, here is Mike Piazza, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The set and the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Padres,
All right, Heidi, thank you.
the third baseman, Manny Machado.
First offering. Manny Machado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Two and 0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Okay, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
3-2 pitch. On a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Next, it'll be Trent Grisham. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Craig Stammen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Machado has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Peewee Reese.
Next up, Peewee Reese. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Three runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And the bells are about to toll. Trevor Hoffman is up in the Padre bullpen. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Albert Pujols is on deck. Three-two pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 55, Albert Pujols.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. Now to the plate, Austin Nola to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Line drive to center field. Snyder is right there, 1 down. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Eric Hosmer will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Now a hard liner towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Trevor Hoffman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
At the plate now is Justin Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on the way. In there, strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound
Now
since
batting,
he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
Trevor
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Trevor Bauer. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Myers. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Well, they lead it 3-0.
7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Still 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him. They're 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
The count now at 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate, Ryan Klesko. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
So the
please.
call's gone out for the
Now
right-hander
pitching
Mark
for the
Melancon
Padres.
as he'll take over on the
Number
mound.
33, Mark Melancon.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The pitch. Melancon, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris.
Next to hit, Chris Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. Melancon looks in. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's just out.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Stepping in next, Mike Piazza flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside. Bullpen.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Grisham, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza. Second home run early in the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Duke Snyder.
Snyder.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-0 LA. Here's Manny Machado now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Machado now on 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Fouled off. Looking to send him packing again.
Nope.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in will be Will Myers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2.
Thank you.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
Next to stand in is Austin Nova. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
I got 2-1 the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. And that's the third out. One left for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Peewee Reese. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count to Reese. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The first baseman, number 55, Albert.
And now Albert Pujols flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering.
No, that's
and that misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And he's back easily. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in next, Justin Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That evens it up 1-1. Pauses. Here it is.
Nope.
Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
No, inside.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tim Hill will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jurickson Profar is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So stepping in is Mookie Betts. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. First offering.
Yeah.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Corey Seager will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
From the stretch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled off. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Full count.
Jackie Robinson is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Profar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. L.A.'s on top 5-0. Scott Alexander will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Los Angeles, number 75, Scott Alexander.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Jurickson Profar, and they could use a spark from him here.
Jurickson.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Slow little grounder left side. He's got it. And there's one down now. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Gwynn. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
First delivery to him. Left side, but well fouled. The 0-1 delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. ready to deliver the 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
1 ball.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
San Diego down to their final strike. Softly hit out towards short. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Blake Snell couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.